All right, YouTube, we're back at you again today. But we are not fishing, we are not hunting, and we are cooking, but we're gonna start off in the garden, as you see. All good food starts with good ingredients. So today, I'm not gonna be the cook. Miss Lacia gonna be doing the cooking. So she's gonna start off with picking some of her vegetables she's gonna make, that she's gonna use today in her recipe. So Miss Lacia, what are you about to do?
I'm about to pick some parsley, some fresh parsley, and some fresh oregano. And then I'm gonna go up here and pick a little bit of my fresh spinach. I'm gonna throw a little bit of spinach in there for some extra flavor. And it has some vegetables incorporated into the pasta.
Okay, so what's in your hand right there?
Right here I have a piece of oregano.
Okay.
And this is some basil.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, just starting from the bottom where the bigger leaves are and
Okay.
picking that, just pinching off a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. I just want to intensify the flavor, give it some.
Now what you picking, will that grow back?
Yes, it will grow back.
Okay, cool. You said that's oregano.
Yes,
Yeah.
fresh oregano.
Okay. And what's this you picking here?
This is spinach.
Okay. So spinach goes in the pasta as well.
Yep, spinach going in the pasta also.
Got you. Look like you're doing the same thing. You're picking the bigger leaves from the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave the baby leaves so they can grow and get bigger. And you try to pick from the edges, leave the center, so it'll continue to grow.
Got you. Okay. Well, this garden keeps right on giving, and it's real nice to be able to come out and pick what you want for your dinner meal that night or your lunch. I already got spinach, and as you see, she's getting plenty for the meal tonight, but haven't had to buy lettuce for salads. Always got kale going on, so even got some chives right here whenever we need some chives. So it is the gift that keeps on giving. Looks like we got squash on the way, so y'all stay tuned. She gonna show you what she does with these vegetables. All right, Miss Lacia, what we doing now?
What we're doing now, I have my vegetables over here and my meats that's gonna be incorporated in my pasta. I have a little butter in the pan, and I'm gonna put a little bit of 100% grapeseed oil in there with the butter. A little bit, saute it a little bit. And over here I have my boiling water with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter in there. And I'm also gonna put a little bit of chicken base because I like to season my noodles when I'm making pasta.
Gotcha.
I like to season the noodles instead of them just being plain and bland.
Okay. So no bland noodles.
No bland noodles.
All right. So what kind of meat do you have going on here?
I have sausage.
Okay.
I have chicken that's already been roasted and seasoned.
Okay.
And I have my shrimp that's already been seasoned and cooked. And I also have some Dungeness crab.
Okay.
That's gonna go on the top.
Awesome.
Yes.
So this is basically what's left over on the most part from our seafood boil, right?
Yes.
So we don't waste anything. So I see you got water boiling over here by now.
Yes.
So you're going to add what you're going to do now?
I'm about to add my noodles.
All right.
Just some plain.
What kind of noodles? Just spaghetti noodles?
Just plain spaghetti noodles today. Nothing fancy.
Okay.
Just a quick meal.
Got you. Nothing wrong with a quick meal. Sometimes quick meals are the real deal. All right.
And over here I have my vegetables that will be put in at the end, which is my broccoli and my spinach that we picked from the garden earlier.
Got you. Okay. And that's your...
This is my parsley. And this is my oregano. And I have a little sweet onion here and some celery. And here I have a couple of celery leaves.
Okay.
I'm also gonna blend this in to intensify the celery.
Okay, so you use the leaves too. So
Yes.
I heard you say sweet onion. So why sweet onion?
Sweet onions because it gives you a better flavor. I like sweet onions better than just plain yellow onion.
Okay, that's a little special spoon you got there. What's that all about?
This is my spaghetti spoon.
Okay.
Pasta spoon.
Got you. Okay. And those holes are used for?
These holes are used for, I never use them, but you can put the spaghetti noodles in there to measure how many noodles that you're using for whatever recipe or whatever. If you want to use a half a cup, 2 cups, or a cup of noodles, that's what these holes are for.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put my onions and parsley and basil and spinach. I'm gonna put it all in this food processor and get it nice and fine. And guess where that's going? That's going in my noodles while they cook also.
Okay.
I get that extra flavor right there.
So chicken base and vegetables in your noodles.
Yes, sir. And all of my vegetables going in there. I'm just adding a little bit of water to that to get it a little bit finer.
Like you're trying to make a puree.
Yes, almost.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I do that because some people really don't like to bite on vegetables or have the vegetables in their mouth. But you still get all of those good flavors.
Gotcha. Okay. So you don't have to worry about big onion and celery pieces in your mouth. Gotcha. So let's take a look at that. Okay.
And I'm gonna put it right in here with my pasta while it cooks.
Intensifying the flavor.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You told us a secret there.
Yeah, I told you a secret that time.
I see you. It was okay. And what you going to do next now?
Now what I'm about to do is I'm just gonna put my sausage in here, brown it up just a little bit, and just get a little bit more flavor on my chicken, just to bring it back up to temperature a little bit.
Gotcha. So this is your butter and your grapeseed oil, correct?
Yes, butter and grapeseed oil.
Got it. Okay. So I saw you put that one in there. You put that one in there just to see if you get that sizzle.
Yes.
Sizzling.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Okay.
A little sizzle. When you're making pastas, your meats, you want to try to brown them a little bit just to bring the natural flavors up out of it before you put it in your pastas. Because sometimes when you put that, I like to put that extra heat on them, that little extra cooking, to toast them a little bit. It intensifies the flavor. It brings out that flavor that's hidden when you put it in just boiling water and slice it up and put it in your pasta. It doesn't have the same taste.
Right.
So this makes it taste better.
And plus, you get a little bit of that flavor from that grease.
Yeah, and then another secret I have for you is when I finish doing all this, that grease, I'm not just going to pour it down the drain and get rid of it. I'm going to add it to my pasta.
Okay.
That's what makes your pasta sauce richer.
Gotcha.
It's not going to be greasy or oily film going to be sitting on top of it. It's just going to have that flavor from your sausages in there.
Gotcha.
And your other meats. See that brown? I'm getting that brown I'm looking for.
Like you got your sausage all browned up now. And what's the next step?
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this sausage out of here and put it in a bowl and sit it to the side.
Okay.
And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my chicken in here.
Okay.
They be like, why is she adding the chicken to this? Well, I'm putting this chicken in here so I can get the flavor from the butter and a little bit of the smoky flavor from my smoked sausage.
Gotcha.
And you say, oh, it's a lot. It look like a lot. No, it's not. It's not really a lot because the chicken is not dry, but it has no juices on it or anything. So it'll kind of keep it from sticking to the pan. And it'll give it a little, I may get a little toasted color from it also.
Gotcha.
And you see my pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. And as I put my chicken in, I'm gonna tilt that oil to the side.
Smart.
So it don't splash up on my hand while
That's real smart.
I add it to this pan.
And all that popping.
Yes, all that popping. And then I'll bring it back that way. Now, there we go. After cooking for years, you learn how to cook safe and cause yourself not to get burned.
Right.
Some things you learn common sense. It don't take a textbook to teach you. And it's already seasoned, but I just want to add a little pepper to it. I like to see a little pepper on it, especially when I know I'm adding it to my pasta. Just a little bit. Add it up a little bit. There we go. Turn it back up just a little bit.
So you want to get that little brown, that crisp
On my chicken.
on your chicken as well.
Yeah. Step back over here and check my noodles, make sure they're doing what I want them to do. And they seem to be doing just fine. I love seeing the green, natural colors of the parsley and the basil and the oregano on the noodles. I know they're getting flavored. My noodles are getting all types of love right now. That's that toasted look I'm looking for. It's gonna look just like bland, just plain bland chicken.
Right.
Like
Although it had like a smoky flavor, you still want a little kick to it.
Yes. All right, now I have taken the chicken out of the pan, and I'm let that sit to the side. And I'm just waiting for my noodles to finish cooking. And since I'm using already cooked shrimp today, I have a few more minutes on my noodles. What I will do is go ahead and put my broccoli. I can put my broccoli in. But before I do it, I'm gonna run just a little bit of warm water on it because I use frozen broccoli and not fresh broccoli. If I use fresh broccoli, I wouldn't have to do this, but I just want to not cool my noodles off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add a little warm water.
Yeah,
to
you
that.
just gave us another secret there. I see.
Yeah, if I put these in my pasta, it's gonna cool my pasta off.
Right.
So I'm gonna run some hot water on them just to warm them up a little bit. Okay. Just gonna put those on in there and let them get tender like I want them to. And I won't let them cook in there long because I don't want my broccoli to overcook. I don't want my broccoli to be mushy. I want it to still have a little crunch to it because once I put my other ingredients in there and also add my sauce to that, then it's gonna be warm still, very warm. So it's gonna continue to cook.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only gonna be for a few minutes.
All right, what we got going on now?
Now we're getting ready to drain the pasta.
Okay.
I'm about to drain the pasta.
Pasta has been drained, and now it's time to make that sauce.
Okay. What I'm gonna do first, before I put my noodles in the pan, just so my noodles won't come back to a pan with nothing in it, I'm gonna put my sauce in here and just give it a jump start.
So what kind of sauce are you using today? Using the Prego creamy vodka sauce. Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
use a little vodka sauce today.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna use that creamy vodka from Prego. We're coming back again with the Prego homestyle Alfredo. Okay, so you're gonna make you a pink sauce.
Mm-hmm. I'm making me a pink sauce.
Okay. Not white, not red, but pink.
Mm-hmm.
So you slick with it.
Yeah.
You're doing a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm. The flavor, they combine very well.
So what you do down there?
I just add a little bit of water just to get my extra sauce out.
All right.
I need all my sauce. Now I'm gonna add a little Italian flakes. A little bit of garlic powder. Just a little bit. I always have to add a little accent.
Waking up the flavor.
Wake up the flavor. Put a little bit of basil.
Basil?
A little bit. I really like to have fresh basil, but this time I didn't have any fresh basil because we didn't plant any this season. Adding my sausage.
There's a lot to go in that pot.
Yes. I'm gonna break up a little bit of my spinach and put this in here. It's the heat from the pasta and the sauce and a little bit of time that I have, it will make it perfect. And I'm just gonna mix that up in there. And this also has to simmer for a little while. So, not a lot, just a little bit.
Trying to incorporate all the flavors together.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And my shrimp will be the last thing that I add because I don't want them to overcook and be mushy.
That's looking good. I tell you, that's looking good.
Yes. Lots of goodness right there.
And that's the 16 to 20 shrimp there.
Yes.
Already deveined, already shelled.
Add a little bit more pasta.
Add a little bit more sauce to your mix.
Yes, add a little bit more sauce.
Last thing you want is dry pasta.
No, sir. We don't want dry pasta.
It's like it's all coming together real nicely.
Yes. It's nothing like a good pasta.
That already looks delicious.
Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Let it sit there and simmer a little bit. I'm going to turn it down because we don't want anything to start sticking. We just want it to stay nice and warm and start bubbling a little bit. The sauces start to bubbling around. I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of that
The gel.
That J.O. I know y'all heard something about that J.O. before. That's the good stuff. That's the magic right there. Just a little bit. Okay, now that I had it simmer for a little while. This is steaming nicely. And now I'm just gonna mix it just a little bit. It's all that ooey gooey goodness. You see your vegetables and all your meat still, nothing has cooked away and gotten mushy. Everything is still nice. So now I'm just gonna add my add a little cheese to the top of it.
What kind of cheese you using there?
This is Kobe and Monterey Jack. I'm gonna put my crab meat on top. Some of the times your leftovers can be your best meals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the finished product. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of Old Bay. I'm gonna tap a little Old Bay on top. You say, why is she using Old Bay? Old Bay for seafood. No. Old Bay makes all food, all meats taste good. This is my finished product. I hope you'll try it and I hope you enjoy it.